Welcome everyone. This is Dark Valkyrie Sin, and I'm coming here today to play some They Are Billions. It'll be our first little stream here. We're trying to redo it from last night. We didn't have a lot of good technical issues here, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Um, so yeah, to begin with, we'll go ahead and start a new game. Call it Colony Sin. One second. Okay. And we'll just head on into our first map, Dark Moorland. You gotta meet a specific score to be able to pass the map. I've already completed two of them, but I'm going back to show you guys kind of like what it's about instead of going into the harder stuff. But yep, I'm gonna pull this up right here. So we start with the game. Kind of have our command centers where we manage everything, buildings, etc. Um, one second, I think I cannot hear the audio from the game. Hmm. Yeah, give me one second. Okay, it should be good. Alright, so when you start with the game, you have very little radius that you can see. However, you do start off with 4
Tell me,
rangers and
Commander?
1 soldier.
What?
And then you have to realize, like, alright, what do I do now? So, actually, when you click your command center, you have tents that you can build from the colonist page here. Little icon. You can also push C as a hotkey. So if you go ahead and push tent, and you try and figure out where you want to put them, kind of want to have a little bit of room to expand, but we don't really have too much. I think we're on a marshland, so everywhere we go, there's going to be extra ponds like this one. We'll just do something really simple to start off with. Try not to block our pathing over here either. Just like that. Now tents, they require 4 food, 1 energy, and 30 gold. But the thing is, they give you workers, and that's what you want. You want a lot of workers so you can create more units and more buildings eventually. It can also increase your gold production once they're built too. And that's very useful because over time the buildings start to cost more and more, and you're gonna need a lot more of them. And but we'll hit that later. However, we're just
At
gonna
your
go ahead
service.
and defend our command center and our tents by having our units patrol. the area.
All the way.
I'm gonna send my actually I'm gonna send my soldier up here to guard the tents.
This better
Send
be
my
good.
ranger over
Are you
here.
sure? Aren't there other units to bother?
My other ranger over here.
What?
Since it has a little larger
Okay.
area, I think I'm gonna send it over here too.
Oh,
So
more orders.
I have one more extra ranger. I'll pause it real quick.
Commander? All
Yeah,
the
this
way.
game requires a lot of pausing and unpausing so that you can manage your
What's
unit
up?
and your
Any
buildings
infected around?
simultaneously without any loss of hours. This game is very time based, and
This better be
any
good.
like delay could potentially be haphazard
Aren't
to
there
you.
other units to bother? Are you sure?
Um,
What?
but yeah, I mean it's not
Okay.
too bad. Just gotta do a lot
You
of
are
work.
gonna pay me for this,
But I'm
right?
gonna send one ranger out because she's fast and she's silent, so she won't attract much attention. Like there'll be a few zombies that are attracted to her, but that's about it.
Roger that.
But we do this so that we can
Is
obtain
that all?
resources from
So
the area like this.
sounds
Get some more
interesting.
wood,
It could be worse.
and we were actually pretty lucky.
Yeah.
We got 20 stone from this. In this case, actually I think we maybe a little bit more wood. But I'm actually gonna go ahead and build a sawmill right off the bat because of all the extra resources we got from that. But I think I'm gonna need to increase the energy flow of that one over there. Alright, so what I just did here, to build like structures, you need to be within the energy radius. So if you hold down E, you can see the entire energy grid. This is where you can place your buildings, but some buildings cannot have the proximity between certain other buildings. Like for instance, I can't build right next to the command center. I have to go one square over and then build. Same thing with like a quarry. If I build a quarry like right here to harvest all the stone, I can't build something right next to it because I don't know, it doesn't work. We're not gonna worry about building another Tesla anywhere here yet. We'll kind of, because we see a lot of trees, we want to expand this way and use all this farmland too to our advantage. Go ahead and build another tent. We're low on food now, so let's decide. No, I think it's right here. Yep. Spend a little bit of gold and energy to create some colonists and food. So for our purposes here, we have a pond. We're kind of decide where we want to put our cottage. But you got to remember that if you're harvesting in one area, so this grid here, it goes all the way, around to like over here, and it goes a little bit into the pond. You can't have something else overlapping like right here. If I put one and built it here, it's going to be overlapping by something else, and I can't place anything over there. So you kind of have to distribute the placements well enough far away so that they can't touch. Although I don't think I have too much of a choice when it comes to that. One right here. See over here, if you see the text on the bottom where my command center is, this red text that states there is already a building getting the resources of that same area. That's exactly what I was trying to tell you. So in that case, we can't do a 14 food, but we could definitely get an extra 12 food and have our soldier defend a higher area over here. Since I have structures over here, I send my ranger out this way and guard this checkpoint.
Are you sure? Oh,
Now I'm gonna take my ranger here.
Right between the eyes. Okay,
We've already found our perimeter.
gotcha.
Anytime you find a lot of zombies, that's
Are
pretty
you
much
sure?
your perimeter of your base,
Okay,
where you can expand to until you
Are you sure?
create more units.
Building
Gotcha.
completed.
That's what we're going to be focusing on, is trying to obtain more units
Yeah.
by creating a soldier center.
are you
A
sure?
soldier center is like in another game, a barracks.
Building
You just create more
It's
units is all.
ready. Yes.
So we got a
hope
lot
you're not
of
wasting my
water
time.
around the area,
Gotcha.
a lot of trees. This is a very good map for us.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of gold now. We've got resources to boot. I think we're gonna work on. Let's see. Get that sawmill out. So 10 wood here. The same thing applies to sawmills. If the radius is overlapping, you can't build another one close by. So with that in mind, I think we'll be alright because we have 2 nodes of forests. Build one up here. And we need a little bit more gold and build another sawmill if we wanted to. Probably should, because we have used a lot of wood.
Yes, tell me. But be quick. Great.
Got another forest node over here.
Gotcha. Roger that.
Alright, so let's build another one.
What's up? Any infected around? Okay. Are you
We are
sure?
getting low on workers. We have 4 workers left, so we're gonna have to
Great.
build more tents.
You again. Gotcha. Great. Straight
Luckily,
to the heart.
Rangers
Are you
are
sure?
quicker than zombies, so if I need to get to those resources, I might take a little bit of
Yes.
damage. But if I attract them
Yeah.
over here, I could probably
Gotcha.
ninja them out of the way,
Attention.
Yeah.
Building completed.
Great.
like that. She took a little bit of damage,
Yeah.
but that's okay. I don't want to lead them to
Are
my
you sure?
base, so I'm going to try to get away a little bit.
Okay.
Attention. Building completed.
And just in case I do, I'll bring my other
Yes.
ranger over here. So now we're generating a lot of wood. We have that 20 stone. I think one more tick of wood, we should be able to make our soldier center by day 2. Actually, no, we can do it right now. Cool. I thought I was 30 wood, but I guess not. So, in that case, best solution here, replacement. Something that'll allow my troops to be spawned in the middle of everything, from center outwards. Let's see. Probably like right here. So I can send them out here, over here, or over there. Now that's built. Now starting it on day 1 by the 19th hour.
You again. Great. This better be good. Yes.
Set those on patrol again.
Gotcha.
Always gotta set them on patrol if you move them.
Whatever you say.
At
As
least for
long
the
as
early
it's
game. Once it's later, you don't
Roger
really have
that.
to worry about that.
Yeah.
A lot of forests.
Great.
Not as much water as
You
used
order,
to,
you pay.
but all this land will be very
Yeah.
interesting to expand
Roger
with.
that. Faster than my bow. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
We do have hotkeys down here that you can look at, for like for instance attack. If you ever wanted to just push Q and
Let me put
click
now
out
in his
somewhere.
head.
they'll attack anything that they come across. Like this.
Yeah.
This one's a little dangerous. It's a runner, it has a little bit more
Yes.
HP. So I'm gonna have two
You are
of
gonna
my
pay me
rangers
for this,
attacking.
right?
Make quick and easy work of it.
Roger that.
Attention. Building completed.
So now we have a lot of wood, a lot of money, but we have no workers. So we're gonna have to build some more tents. It's always tents. Always gotta have more tents. I don't have a lot of space. So in this case, I definitely need to build just one extra on the side. I don't like this position here because it blocks my path here. Unless like they can go like right here maybe. No, maybe I can. Maybe I can. I'll just put one there. Why not?
What do you want now? Yeah. Yes.
So I guess we'll just expand our tents this way. But alright, we kind of established what we're going to be going against and see where we can expand. Probably going to go this way
Attention.
because of all the
Building
resources we can
completed.
obtain.
A colony must
Now
have
that we
a
have
mayor.
enough colonists for a mayor, we can choose one that will supply us with something really nice. Gold reserves, that'll just give us 600 gold flat, no extra bonuses after that, same with the wood. Whereas the command center's food supply, that's indefinite, it'll always be there. So we're gonna go with the food. However, since I'm using so much wood, I'm gonna try to use it as fast as I can. Pretty low on energy, so I'm gonna use some mills to get some more energy. Alright, gotta figure out where to place it. Not there. Maybe right here. And then never like so much distance away is where you can put another mill, and then another mill, and then another mill. I don't know why you can't just like put it right next to each other. Maybe it's just not as effective. Who knows? But now we might have to work for a quarry so we can get some more minerals. Stone. We'll place it like right here. Before that, we need enough workers. Alright, got a few more tents, we should have a little bit more workers for a quarry. Once that's built. We do have our soldier center. We'll build two of them. Send them out over here. Once we start pumping out some rangers, we'll have them push out towards the north and clear out those zombies that are guarding the area. And as we do that, we'll just increase our energy grid by putting down more Teslas, put down some more buildings for like walls and stuff that will guard the area while, for instance, a ranger will guard that wall while it's being covered by it. The walls will help keep the zombies out. They'll be forced to attack the walls before they get inside that area that is blocked.
Attention. Building completed.
But since we're pretty capped on wood, I'm going to pause this production. Build this quarry. Seems to be the best spot for it. Now that we can use wood now, let's do that again. Put some more tents down for more workers.
My bow and arrows are ready.
trying to figure out the best way to put down this extra tent because I don't want to block the pathing too much.
Attention. Building completed.
I think it's alright if I put one there. I think there's an extra room here.
Attention. Building completed.
Alright, so now that I've capped out my wood, pause one of them, wait for this one to take all the way towards the end, and I'll pause that one too. Because you can pause the queue and still get the resources after you unpause it. Now let's see, what do we need? We have stone being produced now. We have enough energy. We need to train more soldiers, rangers, excuse me. But yeah, those cost of 1 worker, 2 wood, 120 gold. So you're gonna have to manage wood and gold the most. And then once you have not enough workers to create any more, then you need to build more tents. So we're definitely gonna have to build more tents up here, where we have space. Or down here, because there's not a lot of farmland that's pretty decent for tents and stuff. So let's see. Why don't we start expanding this way with our Tesla? We'll have you come out here,
Attention.
kind of hold that
Building
position.
completed.
We'll send you two out, do the
Building
same thing,
completed.
attack.
You again.
You don't need to be over there.
Great.
Build some more rangers. Once that goes up one more tick, I'll have maxed out wood. Once I build something else, like maybe walls. I think it'll be a good idea if I start putting more energy out here. And the same thing over here. Alrighty, so now we got our energy grid increased further once each one of these will be built. And this should
Better
help
be good.
push
Roger
any
that. My bow and
zombies that are
arrows
trying to
ready.
get in.
Attention. Building completed.
Okay.
Let's check out this area, see if they're able to get through from the south. So if that's the case, then we need to watch our backs.
Right between the
And it
eyes.
looks like they can. So I'm going to... I think I have enough room here. Put one of these Teslas down.
What? Is that all? So boring.
Unlock this. Oh wait, no, I can't. Alright, yeah, I need to build more workers, so I build more workers, hire more workers with tents. Okay, I don't think we have enough resources, so no more food. Need to get more food out there. 100 cottage. Goes on any of this grassland here. So I think the best one we can do here is definitely that 15. Probably the other 15 as well. Alright, so now we'll go ahead, wait for those to be built.
Attention. Building
And
completed.
as you can see, now we have our energy
My
radius
bow and
expanded.
arrows are ready.
It'll allow us to build walls and more structures outward.
You again. Okay.
Attention.
Now that we have a
Building
tent,
completed.
I'm gonna go ahead and start this wood production again.
A new task.
Waiting for this Tesla to be built. And now we can retreat.
Building completed.
I'm gonna use this choke point here to build a wall. Only takes one wall to guard the whole thing, but we'll also have a backup
What?
just in case.
Okay, my
We'll
bow.
put a
Are
ranger
ready.
right here on
You are
guard,
gonna pay me for this, right?
and we'll
Sounds
send the rest of them over here to push.
interesting. Worse.
We do have some extra
Better be
reinforcements,
good.
so we'll send them over
Gotcha.
to the group,
What?
and we can actually
You are
hotkey
gonna
their
pay me for
group
this,
to see
right?
how many units there are.
Okay. Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
Not a lot of zombies close by, that's good.
Sounds interesting. It could be worse.
Let's go ahead and pause the game, and notice that we don't have much workers still. Let's expand our tents. This isn't quite the most optimal build for our tents, simply because they can be better grouped. But since we don't have a very good starting position for tents, then can't really do much about that. So we actually do have to expand quicker to be able to utilize the later tech. For instance, there is a market that I can research and build that will reduce the food costs, and they'll sell all the excess resources that are being produced and use it for gold. So that's something we can build relatively early if we have time, which we have plenty of time. We're still about to be on day 5, and we've got plenty of troops. We've got our tents here expanding outward. I mean, we're pretty set. We just have to build some walls and be secure enough to be able to guard against the horde. Our food production's getting pretty low though. We'll build a fisherman's cottage over here. Which I don't think I can without... Okay, there we go. So wait, actually I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna stop this tent. 14. There we go, 12. That's what I mean, you wanna space them out a little bit. So I just had to take down one of the tents. Alrighty. So now that those are being built, pretty low on gold, so we're gonna hold out on building much more, except for our troops. We want as many troops as we can. As you can see here, they're just pushing out over here,
Yeah.
clearing out all the zombies so that we can build in that general area. And then, what our goal is for expanding is that we clear all of the zombies and we set up the walls to block them out,
Attention.
just like
Building
we did here,
completed.
and we posted someone to clear out any zombies that are coming nearby.
What? Gotcha.
So we can actually start
Building completed.
building Teslas to increase our influence. With a lot of nice blockage, I guess you can call it, that won't let zombies come in from several directions, which is really good. That means we have more rangers to use and not for defense. And we could definitely wall off this area too. So maybe if I send the soldier out,
All arrows are ready.
All right.
alright, so there are some zombies over here.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Pause this production. See, There's a lot more zombies coming after the soldiers simply because it's loud compared to the rangers where they have bows and arrows and they're very silent killers.
A new task.
That's the
Whatever you
big
say,
difference with using
as long as you
rangers
pay
and
me.
soldiers.
My bow and arrows are
It's generally why I like using rangers more
Attention.
to clear out zombies so they
Building
don't
completed.
all pour towards them. Now that I have maximum wood, I should just build something interesting. I don't have quite enough for a warehouse. It's kind of what we want. We want a warehouse so that we can store more resources and gold, and it also increases the resource production of the surrounding areas. Go ahead and build a Tesla, expand our influence a little bit more. Find the most optimal part build so that we have as much energy production, or not production, but energy grid expanded outward as possible, especially if you want to hit the perimeters, like on the sidewall here. Like right over here, you want to be able to cover each and every part of that. Then once that's built, I'll probably just wall off this whole section.
What's up? Any infected around? What?
I'm gonna send two of these rangers over here to help me.
Taste my arrows.
Yeah, but this game is no joke. Like, you'll try, but you'll always like end up losing your first few
Building
tries, you know.
completed.
And I think that's really cool. Like, you learn
Gotcha.
through your mistakes, kind of like what Dark Souls is like. But each game I play, you know, I've gotten more knowledge,
Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
more experience playing it. So I start getting farther and farther through the game, until eventually
Waiting on orders.
beat it. Or at least I beat the map. The whole game's got 4 maps, as of right now.
What?
But we have a Tesla up, so we're gonna go ahead and build some defenses. I'm gonna build a gate, so it allows my troops to get through the area. And then build a wall outward. Costs quite a bit of wood. We're gonna start that production again. And then we can send these rangers back here.
This better be good.
One of them can patrol.
You are gonna pay me
The
for this,
walls
right?
are under attack.
Okay.
So we'll just patrol
Yeah.
this whole spot.
A new task.
I think they can get through here. So that's an issue.
What?
In that case, I'll build another Tesla. And then another Tesla, possibly over here, once I have enough resources.
They are trying to break into the buildings. The infection is spreading across the colony.
Oh no. So, we didn't realize how far we were walking this way. So the zombies came in from over here, and are like out of sight of our line of sight, and they're about to hit all of our tents. That's the worst thing that could happen, is if they hit the tents. So these guys need to go over here pronto
Are you sure?
and start attacking them, and so do these guys.
Let's go. Of course, my commander.
Taste my arrows. What? Yeah.
I'll kind of just kite them around a little
Are you
bit
sure?
while my team does all the work.
You are
And
pay
I'm gonna
me
send
for
these
this,
guys
right?
out here
Any orders?
to protect all that. Now I can repair all the stuff that was damaged. So they don't function anymore until they're repaired, which puts a little bit of a setback for us, but it's not too bad. We still have excess resources to
Attention.
make up for
Building
like the
completed.
food. Alright, so now that we have a Tesla up there, I'm gonna go ahead and build another wall. just cause. And we have a ton of access to wood, so we can build more sawmills if we needed to. But we're not really worried about that right now. Kinda wanna hit this stone node, but maybe this one first.
So tired.
So we're gonna push this way.
Last night was
I'm gonna push this way as well with the other units. But now that we don't need to put units over here, we'll actually set the rally point. Put my units over here. Put 3 of them. Back them up a little bit more. And we'll wall off this section as well, once we're done expanding. I don't think we need to wall off exactly right here. We could probably just do it here and here. So we have the stone nodes. This is also oil, by the way, but this is an endgame resource that we don't use until the very last parts of the game. We're about to hit the cap for stone, which is good. We needed a lot of that, and we also have a lot of wood. I'm gonna put a stopper on the wood and build ourselves probably a warehouse. See, if you notice where all the green is, there are little icons that pop up above the resource production, and they get a very slight increase if I put it near them. However, I don't have a lot of room to do so. Let's see. Most productive one would be hitting what, four things of resources. It's mainly food though. Then over here, man, trying to figure this out is pretty troubling. That would be 4, but I hit stone and wood and food. And I'm going to be hitting the upper stuff as well, so I think this is the best point for a warehouse. As of right now, that is. So cool, we have our left side, our northwest side, all guarded, and we're pushing enough to
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
go ahead and
Great.
increase our productions and stuff like that. We don't have our energy grid over here, so we're gonna wait until we get enough wood. Now that we don't have any more workers, we definitely need to build more tents, and with that it requires more energy, so we're also gonna have to worry about that. So 5 houses, 5 energy cost. We're actually losing out on food too. We're gonna have to wait for the workers to pop up and the wood to be produced before we can build another energy producing building, the mill.
A new task. Roger that. Faster than my
Send
bow.
these rangers out here to help kill the horde.
Is everything okay?
Attention.
My bow and
Building
arrows are
completed.
ready.
Attention. Building completed.
Alright. Feel like
At your service.
soldiers should be coming over here
What?
to guard our base.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Gotcha.
We'll
What?
send these rangers out a little backward a little bit so they don't get overwhelmed.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Alright. So now we have our tents built. Our warehouse is about to be built. Let's just wait for that to be built here.
Attention.
Bam.
Building completed.
Now we have extra producing, you know, food. So this is 16 now. This is 14. We're making 12 wood instead of 10. And making 5 stone instead of 4. So that's really good. Very slight increase, but it adds up over time. So it'll definitely help us out. Build another Tesla. Maximize that energy grid right here.
The colony is under attack.
This is why I sent a soldier out,
Our
so it
colony
has
is
better
succumbing to
defenses.
the infection.
Wait, what? Where? What is? They got through, but how? Alright, so I need to send
You again? Yes.
a force over here
Okay.
as fast as possible.
Great. Yeah.
Wonder what happened.
Yes. Great. Okay.
Oh, is there a little... I know, I never checked that.
What?
I think there's a little
Building
Order?
point here I can
Okay.
walk through.
Okay.
What? Ah, that's
Okay,
not cool.
Let's do this.
That's not cool at all. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Okay, so now we got our Tesla back up. Man, alright, so I'm actually gonna have to leave a ranger here.
Sounds interesting. It could
Actually,
be
I
worse.
think I'm gonna build a Tesla up here. Nah, I don't know. Doesn't
Aren't
seem
there
quite
other
right.
units to
I'm just gonna
bother?
build a wall.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? What? Gotcha.
Send the rangers back over here to their allies. Make a few more rangers. Need to build that mill. Forgot to do that. Alright. We shouldn't have to worry about how much wood we're making now that we have a warehouse to store more. But eventually it will cap out and we'll have to build a market to be able to utilize all the excess stuff.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Whatever you say, as long as you pay me. My bow and arrows are ready. Okay.
Gonna patrol the back line just in case.
What? Great. Oh, here we go again.
Attention. Building
But we're pretty much at
completed.
the point where we can start sending off Teslas that way.
My bow and arrows are ready. You again?
Hey, you go over here.
Yes. What? Yeah. You again? Are you
You
sure?
patrol the spot.
What's up? Any
You come
infected
over
in
here
there?
and patrol the spot
Great.
here. And now we have a secure
Attention.
expansion
Building
this way.
completed.
Now, to be honest, this is a very lucky scenario for us because we have so much wood to produce. We've only been using 2 forests, but if you only had 1 and there wasn't a lot of wood nearby, you wouldn't be able to expand as fast.
What?
Especially with
Yes,
the
tell me.
multi-ranger
Make it
strategy,
quick.
you can really push very
This
fast as
better
well.
be good.
I know a little bit of what I'm doing too, because I've had the experience, but it'll be a lot harder to manage your resources when you don't know what each building does. So I'm gonna stop right here and kind of just tell you a little bit more about the buildings. So the tents, they provide us the workers, they provide us a little bit more gold, but they take away some energy and some food, so you have to really worry about that the most. But tents are always a nice thing to have. You can never have too many of those. When it comes to getting food, your hunter cottages and your fishermen cottages are going to be your bulk of their food production. Spread them out as much as you can, but get the most amount of resources in doing so. Kind of like what we did here. Instead of building one right in the middle, we build one on the side, so that they get a total of 26 food instead of like maybe 15 in the middle. When it comes to sawmills, same thing. Spread them out. Let's see. Worries. You don't really have to worry about spreading them out too much, but some cases you do. Some cases it's like right here, where you put one here, you put one right here, you won't be able to do that. However, if nodes are super close together, you can harvest both of them at the same time. But we'll go more into that later. Go to our energy. You have Tesla towers that increase our power grid. Any time that the squares are lit up, that is our power grid. We can build inside that, as long as it's highlighted, you know. Mills, they do take energy. Not bad. They don't take energy, but they produce energy. But they require a lot of workers, a lot of wood, and a lot of money. But that's why you'll manage your temps the most with accordance to the mills. Industry, this is where all of your tech's gonna come from. You have your warehouse that we built from earlier. This is our storage capacity for our gold, our stone, our wood, our iron, and our oil. And you only need to build one for the early game, simply because of all the production you're gonna get. And then you have the wood workshop. There are other workshops as well. They require a ton of workers. That's the biggest thing about it. They require 500 gold. It's not too bad. 40 wood though, so you want to have at least that much, and 10 energy. So it's pretty hefty on the resource cost. However, it allows us to tech up, and we want that. We want that as fast as we can before the first horde comes at us. However, we do have a lot of
Aren't there
rangers, so
other
I'm not really
units to
too
bother?
worried about the first wave coming in through my base. But for now, yeah, after the wood workshop, we've got the military, which is the soldier center. We'll also have some more stuff that'll be available here as we tech up. The soldier center produces all of our units. So right now we're just using rangers for the silent killings, the fast speed. They can get to each one of my perimeters very quickly. And then you have defense. You start off with the wood walls, like right here, keep the zombies out. Wood gate to allow my units to pass through them, back and forth. And finally, wood towers increase my range and my vision of the area. But they're pretty pricey, especially later, so I don't use them at all. Just a preference. You can use them all you want. It's just in the long run, you need as much gold as you need, like as you obtain from this command center. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. What's been going on. Build some more tents. Need more food. Wow, 19 food, because I think it's hitting that warehouse. That's amazing. Yeah, there we go. We're about to be capped off on wood, so I'm gonna stop production for this one. And this one. Pause. Go ahead and build another energy Tesla. I just call them that because it's kind of like a reminder of what they do. Alright. So now, once this is built, we can wall off this section, and we'll have an extra stone piece to build from too, which we could probably do right now. But I think I'm gonna hold out on that and build the workshop instead. Hello, what's up, chat? Snipers 19 says, yo, what's up, man? Opening fire 4, got plat in Overwatch after my placement. You should lower in-game audio, it's a little loud. Is it really loud? It's pretty loud? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and lower that then. Thank you very much for the input. Let's go ahead. Alright. And maybe increase it by 25%. Music by 5 down. How is that? Sound better?
A new task. What do you want now?
Attention. Building completed.
So our cottages were built, so now we have a lot more food production.
Attention. Building completed.
And we have been kind of putting off our ranger production, so we're gonna put a little bit more. 3 of them. And I think we have enough resources to build ourselves the wood workshop. We don't need this to be anywhere near our center of the base, so it's better to kind of put it out somewhere else that's not in the way. For instance, maybe down here. And how are y'all today? Doing alright? You have fun in Overwatch? I need more workers. Pause the game, put some more tents out. So now I'm blocking some of the access. In that case, you're gonna have to build like another tile outwards, which is alright. Lot of tents, sweet. Should give us plenty of workers and plenty of gold production. That's another thing to notice is that if you hover over your gold, you'll see how much of like the structures and the army costs takes a toll on your gold production. So you want to keep putting out tents to kind of counteract that. So that's what I've been doing right now, is I'm counteracting all the costs of all the new structures I've built and stuff. Right now though, I think I can start building my walls. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that here. Build a gate here, and a gate maybe right here. I'll do one right here. Then I'll use this to my advantage. Need more wood. Back, make sure they're using any. So I'm not building. I'm not producing any wood, so I'm gonna have to wait for our workers to pop up, and then I can start the production again.
A new task.
You come help out this ranger.
Okay, let's do this. Are
Kind of
you
patrol
sure?
the area.
Attention. Building completed.
I didn't put a wall right here because there's like a little piece in the ground that's kind of pushing down, but I don't know, it kind of looks weird too. So I might just put one there just because it bugs me.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Is everything okay? For the colony!
kind of push out my soldier a little bit so it patrols a better range, protects this better.
Our forces are in danger.
Alright, so I'm being hit by zombies. I'm gonna go ahead and back up a bit.
Are you sure? You are gonna pay me for this, right?
I'm actually gonna bring them together so it's easier to kill the zombies with.
Arrows are ready. Okay. Aren't there other units to bother?
Alright, so we have our tents up. We have plenty of workers, plenty of everything really right now. So I'm gonna start my production for wood again, and that's gonna require us to build more workers as well. That's always the workers, always workers. It's at least something, you know. But all right, let's continue.
Attention. Building completed.
What do you want now? Yeah. My bow is ready. Okay.
I'm gonna start pushing this way so that they don't have to like worry about the side as much. But
What?
I'm gonna have one in the back line just in case,
Gotcha.
and y'all
Aren't there
can
other units to
come up
bother?
here and push.
Whatever you say, as long as you pay me.
So what just happened here? Our ranger unit is now a veteran. So if you see this yellow one right here, it's not as orangish like red, air and whatnot.
A new task.
It has a veteran like abbreviation here. So if you
What do
notice
you want
here, I
now?
do 10 damage, with 1 attack speed, and my experience is still there. Whereas this one just says veteran, has 2 times the attack speed, so it fires twice as fast, and has a little extra damage. So imagine if all my units were like that. That's basically what we're trying to aim for. So in that case, I can kind of bring some more rangers down here.
Okay.
Start attacking them with this group.
A new task.
You should be able to push this all out. It's day 12. We are getting closer to the first horde. I believe it's day 15 for the settings I've set. But we'll talk about that later once they do show up.
What do you want?
Gonna need energy and workers again soon. So let's go ahead and build some more tents. Some more food. I can do that. Pretty good spots. That 16 spot right there is really nice. And I think I'm gonna hold off on that. Actually go to our workshop because I forgot about that. That we built it. And I'm going to go ahead and research great ballistas so we can defend ourselves against the horde way easier. It's basically the best like thing to research into before the horde shows up so that you can defend yourself without any worries. It also allows you to not put any rangers out by the wall so that you can just defend it with turrets. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this wall. Just for like, visual appeal, I'm gonna put that there. However, when it comes to this one, I think I'm gonna build another Tesla. Wonder if I can build a quarry right here. Check. Alright, yeah. So if you notice here, I'm actually harvesting some stone too if I put an iron quarry here. So that'll be pretty cool. Although I think it overlaps if I try putting one over here. So, I don't know. I think we're making enough stone as it is. So I think putting one here won't hurt too much. But yeah, I want to put a Tesla right here. This is a gold node, ton of gold as you can see. I put like a quarry over here, like over here, and then I maybe put a warehouse nearby. It'll make me a lot more gold.
What? Great. Let me put an arrow in his head.
Attention. Building completed.
A lot of my rangers are becoming veterans.
Attention.
And you
I don't need to
told me
patrol the wall anymore.
Gotcha. What's
I have the
up?
walls to back
Any
up
infected around?
because this one's pretty much doing all the work now. My research is coming along nicely. It's almost done.
Attention. Building completed.
I do need more energy though, so let's go ahead and build that. One right there, and put one right here. I need more workers. It's always that. Always workers. We have to keep in mind that we can enhance all of these if we put something in the middle. Like right here. I'm not gonna put any houses here or any tents. Okay. That should be good enough. At least until we get more energy. We have some wood that we can use for walls, because now our Tesla's back up. Okay.
You again. Okay.
I'll kind of scout this way to see if there's anything I have to worry about.
Right between the eyes. Yeah.
Hopefully this is blocked off so we can expand this way.
Attention. Building completed.
Faster than my bow. Okay. My
Oh
bow
yeah,
is ready.
there it is. Streamlined area.
Yes. Right.
A lot of runners, so I'm trying to kind of kite them a little bit. I think we got it though.
Building completed.
Veterans help a lot.
So boring.
Go ahead, pause, send my soldier center. Rally point over here now. Maybe make a few of them.
What?
And I think our research is done, so if we wanted more food, we can we can research the farm, put it on one of these patches of grass that are nearby. Maybe probably nearby a wood workshop, or not the wood workshop, the warehouse. And then it would give us a lot of food. So that'll be something we kind of invest in. I think I'm gonna put one over here, right next to that space. However, for right now, I'm thinking maybe a market, so we save on food and we sell the excess materials. But then again, a cottage would be pretty, I don't know, pretty convincing for me. I'll do the cottage first and then kind of upgrade them. So the tents will be tacked up into cottages, but you have to actually individually upgrade all of them. And that's where the market will come in handy, is like reducing the cost of, like, for instance, food.
You are gonna pay
What about
me
you
for this, right?
guys? Is there anything over here? No? Okay, so we just have to defend this little choke point. I'm gonna go ahead and
They are
expand my
attacking the colony
Tesla that way.
defenses.
seems like everything's going pretty well. I have a little bit more wood. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this wall.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Alright. I do believe we teched up our great ballista, so I think it's about time we actually used it somewhere. Probably in this general area. The thing you gotta remember though is that they can't shoot over trees. So only in their line of sight can they shoot. Same thing with rocks. Big old giant rocks. Yeah, I'm gonna put one over here.
Our defenses are being
But
attacked.
ballistas do take quite a bit of money away from you. So I gotta watch out for that.
They are trying to break through.
My bow and arrows are ready.
Alright, so they're sending out a little mini horde. I'm gonna send this
Yeah,
ranger to help
let me
out
put an arrow in his head.
because they're breaking through.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Roger that. Okay.
Alright, so yeah, we're in trouble. I'm gonna go ahead and
Oh,
send this
your
wave
orders.
of rangers to
Gotcha.
guard because I have a lot of tents over there. And it's kind of like oh boy, we're about to get
Whatever you say.
wrecked.
As long as you pay me. And you task. You again.
Attention. Technology
Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, wait. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wall out this area. Oh, it's too close. Oh, great. Enemies are too close. Oh man, this sucks.
What? Gotcha.
Oh no, I lost one of my rangers.
Are ready. Yeah. What's up? Any infected around?
This is bad. This is very bad.
What? Roger that.
Oh no, I lost another ranger. Just one little thing, and it's causing a catastrophe.
So tired. Last night.
The walls are under attack.
Oh no. Gonna have to hold the fort.
Okay. Straight to
I
the
should have
front.
known better than this. I didn't realize how much damage they were doing.
Attacking the colony defenses.
Oh no, it's a domino effect. I need to stop this right now before it does any more damage.
Our defenses are being attacked.
Alright, I think I should be able to hold them off right here.
Man.
But that's gonna put a big detriment to our
They are trying to break through.
defenses.
Oh, here we go again.
Boy oh boy. What are we gonna do now? We have negative 37 workers. Alright, so we managed to prevent ourselves from losing.
Taste my arrow.
However,
They are attacking
repairs
the
are
colony
going to be
defenses.
essential.
You again. Aren't there other units to bother?
Our defenses are being attacked.
Alright, I'm gonna send these rangers over here. Patrol this area.
Aren't there
They are
other
You-
trying
units
to
to
break
bother?
through.
You can patrol this spot. I need to repair a lot more. Oh my gosh, look at all the buildings they took over. They're actually gonna break through here too.
And you task.
And we lost a lot of rangers, so maybe I should start building some. Oh wait, that's right. Negative 36 workers. Not gonna happen anytime soon.
This better be good. Roger that. Right between the eyes.
Oh man. If the horde comes right now, I might not win. Especially from this direction.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So this is gonna be pretty scary, considering all the possible scenarios. I should have realized that my wood would not be guarded very well by just 2 rangers.
What?
I think 1 ranger was only stationed over there.
Right. Yes.
But I need to come over here real quick because I
Okay.
thought this broke down. Okay,
Yeah.
it did.
Chase my arrows. Okay. My bow is ready. Are you sure?
Alright, I think I
Let me
got
put
this
an arrow
handled
in
now.
his head.
Okay, so now that's taken care of. I'm gonna put a backup barrier just in case that happens again.
Aren't there other units to bother?
They took out my ballista though,
Yeah.
which is gonna hurt. It's a lot of resources that I just wasted.
You again.
Dozens of
Okay.
infected are near the colony.
Okay, so they are coming from the north,
They are
so
approaching
this is
from
gonna
the
be
north.
tough. Hopefully they don't come from the right. I don't really have too much defense over here. But if they do happen to come from like right here, then I'm gonna have to build a ballista and double wall it. Right here though, same thing. Gonna have to build my walls. And build that gate. Alright, we got our defenses back up.
Are you sure? Aren't there other units to bother?
Actually, I don't really need that.
You again.
There we
Yes.
go.
What?
Oh my gosh, they're coming from that side.
Yeah.
So it's possible they'll split off from right here, and like they'll have some come over here. So if that's the case, I'm gonna have to branch some of my units over. But for now, I need to worry about my primary defenses this way. And I'm also gonna send a veteran over here to guard this gate. Build a great ballista pretty close. That seems to be a good spot. They can come from right here, but they can also come from this side too. So maybe 2 of them would be a good idea. But I don't want to do anything too close to right here. It's tough. I'm building one right here too, so I can kind of guard the side as well. This is about to be hit by something. I need to send you guys out to attack
Faster than my
that.
bow. You again, right between the eyes. What? You call that a plan?
I don't want this to be destroyed. Coolio,
This
that's
better be
guarded.
good. Okay, let's do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna push these
Okay.
guys out a little bit so I can kind of
My
cover
bow
this.
is ready. What's up? Any infected around? I hope you're not wasting my time.
Oh man, so yeah, we're being pushed pretty hard. So it's coming from the corner, and I'm thinking it's gonna hit this spot here. It's like this little choke point. That's actually probably a good idea too, because then they won't be like such like crowded so much. But looks like we're doing okay over here. Control this.
Yeah.
Hold that. I just want to know where they're exactly coming from the most. I think they're gonna come from right here.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? You order, you pay. Chase my arrows. Are you
So
sure?
I'm gonna go scout real quick.
Building complete.
Faster than my bow. Gotcha.
Not very necessary for the first horde. I
Whatever
have
you
ballistas
say,
now, so that's
as long as
gonna
you
cover
pay
it. But I kind of want to make sure they're coming from this way. Yes, they
Yeah.
are.
Let me put an arrow in this
And I can
head.
kind of kite them around with these
Roger
rangers.
that.
so they get hit by the ballistas.
Okay. Let me put an arrow in his
Preferably
head.
both of them.
Great.
Alright, there we
Faster than my
go.
bow.
First horde has been
Okay.
defended against.
Right between the eyes. Yeah.
Alrighty. So now I'm thinking probably expand this way. Put a Tesla out here. And send some rangers that way.
You again. Gotcha. Taste my arrows.
I'm gonna put a Tesla out here.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
Doing a really great job
Whatever
right
you
now.
say, as long as you pay me. Yeah.
Getting a little too close to the perimeter. There's stronger zombies that spawn.
This better be good. Yes.
Attention. Building complete.
Alright. That Tesla's out. Probably send
What's up?
these
Any
guys over
fun
here to
around?
defend against it.
Great. Straight to the heart. Gotcha.
Attention.
And
Building completed.
alright, so we probably need to manage our resources because we haven't really focused on that for a while. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and check out our buildings. Haven't done our research in a while. Let's see. Probably a farm. Go ahead and get these upgraded. Don't have enough food, that's why we're doing farm. But yeah, I think we're pretty set.
This better be good.
Build this gate.
What? What do you
Have
want
one of
now?
you
Attention. Building
Yeah.
or two of you guard this spot.
Vote for your
So we got another mayor. Farm food generation by 20%. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's gonna be very nice. So we did have a lot of fear factor from that horde, little mini horde that kind of destroyed everything over here. I was kind of worried that they were gonna push all the way to my command center. So luckily we had enough units to take care of that.
What do you want
I'm
now?
gonna do the same thing over here, just push a bit.
Yes.
Maybe I need a little bit more help.
Sounds interesting. It could be worse. You again. Are you sure? Gotcha.
Put a Tesla over there. And probably put a quarry because of all the gold we're getting. I think 140 is the best decision. As long as that's built, we'll be fine. But now this might not be worth having out. Same with this one.
Attention.
But I'm not gonna worry about
Search finished.
destroying that until we have like wood detriment, and I'm gonna pause this production. Need to build more houses or upgrade them, but we need more food for that, which we do have the research for now. I'm gonna research the market as well to reduce the food costs. Build the farm relatively close to. I don't know if it's actually affected by. Yeah, actually it is. Okay. It's affected by the warehouse. Trying to figure out where I want to put it though. 49 and is being affected, so yeah, that's a good spot. Generally I want to go for like a 64 or a higher one, but it's alright if we don't.
Attention. Building completed.
In 1 second. Alright,
What?
so we're gonna build a wall over here. Push the enemies a little bit though.
Yeah. My bow is ready. Are you sure? I hope you're not wasting my time.
Alright, so now they're dead. Put a wall. Oh man, again, still.
Yes, tell me. But be quick.
There are a ton of zombies here. I'm thinking there's like a Doom Town nearby.
Attention. Building completed.
A new task. Yeah.
Alright. Got this whole area guarded. This is the only part that's not walled, so I'm kind of worried about that.
Orders, sir.
Control this.
That will be easy.
Legion. He's actually a veteran now too, so he does a lot of damage and attack speed. Alright, pause. Bam, wall.
What? Yes. Straight to the heart.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Not the most convenient spot for a wall, but it'll hold the area. Hopefully.
The walls are under attack. Our soldiers are in trouble.
You again.
Man, they are relentless. There's definitely a Doomtown nearby.
What? My bow is ready.
Oh, I think I just targeted one of my own units.
An arrow in his head. Are you sure? Oh, you are
Uh-oh.
gonna pay me for this, right?
Oh man, I killed one of my own units with my rangers. Oh, that's so bad. Alright, I don't think I can do that choke point. That's okay. This is fine as well.
What's up? Any infected around? You order? You pay.
And I'll guard it with our ballista. Uh-oh.
Right between the eyes. Are you sure?
Kinda worried.
I hope
I
you're
didn't
not
see
wasting
where...
your time.
Did one of my units die?
Gotcha.
I think so.
Great.
Alright. Send another Tesla out. I'm gonna keep this here just for the, like, just in case.
You again.
Might be a good idea to keep some veterans over
Gotcha.
here.
What? Great.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and build a great ballista over here to make sure that they don't bust through again. Right there. Okie dokie. come
right?
up here,
Roger that.
Attention.
and you
Better be good.
Completed.
What?
can come guard that.
Gotcha. Okay. A new
You two
task.
can come up here.
Aren't there other
You can
units to
guard
bother?
this gate. Kind of want to level up my rangers and not just have them defending the gates.
Aren't there
This
other
is
units to bother?
unnecessary
Are you
now.
sure?
Our forces
Gotcha.
are in danger.
What?
Why
Okay.
are you over here, Ranger?
Faster than my bow.
Attention.
Scaring me.
Building
Great.
completed.
I'm gonna destroy these.
Oh, more
Because,
ordnance.
holy crap.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I think she's dead. I think our Ranger's dead.
Taste my arrows. Right between the eyes. Whatever you say, as long as you
They
pay.
are attacking the colony
Yes.
defenses.
Come on, you can do it. Get through it. Yep, she survived.
Great.
Yes.
Our
Now,
defenses are being attacked.
Come up
Roger
here and get through that.
What? Yes.
Alright.
Oh, more
I don't think I need this Ranger over here
They
anymore.
are trying
Yeah.
to break through.
Oh my god, why is this Ranger
Roger
dumb?
that. Gotcha. Okay.
I think I blocked off the pathing.
This better be good.
The walls
You
are under
order,
attack.
you pay. Oh,
Alright,
more
so she's over here now. Get around it, come down here, and guard
Yeah.
that, please. Please and thank you.
Roger that.
Sweet.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
Okie. Now we have a lot more room over here. I don't need the fences there. I'll put two gates here just in case they get through the first one.
What? Okay.
But I think we're alright.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Yes. So tired. Last night was amazing.
Gonna need to build an energy Tesla so I can build more stuff outwards if I needed to. Want to build one right there. We have a lot more access to wood, even more so than before, and we have a lot of land to build our tents in. This is a very good setup now. Now that I have a market though, I'm gonna build that over here hopefully. I might have to destroy this one. Bam. So I should be hitting quite a few tents with that. Alright. And now we'll upgrade these. But, oh, we need more wood. Alright, so I need to start the production for this one again as soon as these come back up.
A new task. Great. Gotcha.
double check to see if there's anything over here.
Building
Um,
completed.
Yeah.
There is.
My bow
Send this
is ready.
ranger over
Order,
here.
You pay.
Attention.
Patrol.
Building completed.
What's up? Any infected?
Now we don't
around?
only want to make rangers, so I want to pause real quick and research snipers. These will be very,
Better be good.
very strong if you have like at least maybe 10 of them, and you set their priority targets to the highest level, and they'll one-shot most things or two-shot something. For instance, there's like a chubby zombie. I think it takes 2 shots to kill, so that'll be very useful.
What?
Or maybe I don't think it takes 2 shots. If he has like 600 health, I'm pretty sure they do like 100 damage per shot. So maybe 6 snipers to kill 1.
Aren't there other
I don't want to push out too
spotted?
much. There's probably going to be stronger zombies over there. Now that that's defended,
Building completed.
I can probably come down here and push. We've kind of pushed the northern side a lot, so I want the south side to be the same.
Yes. Straight to the heart.
Let's go ahead and upgrade these. Our food went up because of the market. We don't need to stop production anymore.
Attention. Building completed.
But now that we're using so much resources like wood, I think I'm gonna build another sawmill. Preferably where the warehouse is nearby,
Attention. Building completed.
but I don't think I can. So I'm just gonna have to stick with it. Probably build it over here.
Attention. Technology research finished.
Yeah, 14 wood. Alright,
What? Are you
push
sure?
this way. Just
Let
gonna
me
push
put
this
an
way.
arrow in his head. Okay.
Make sure this is blocked off. Gonna send a Tesla right here.
Attention.
I'm gonna have you come over here.
Come on.
You again.
Commander? Perfect. Waiting on orders.
Gotcha. What?
This is why you want a bigger army so that you can cover more positions once you
You're
expand.
gonna pay me for this, right?
Attention. Building completed.
And I'm thinking I'll build a great ballista like right here so I can guard both sides.
Oh.
Then I can move these to somewhere else after that's built. So we got a little mini horde coming
What
over
do
here.
you want now? Okay.
Go ahead and protect that spot.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Alright. It's defended.
What?
Quite a few zombies here.
Roger that.
Workshop. Let's do the stone workshop now. Then we can do extra tiers with all the extra stone we have. We do have a lot of excess wood, so we're getting a lot of money now. Probably build some more tents over here. I don't want to build it too close to the oil because it needs to be one space away. Alright, looks like our best position here would be 6 stone. Build one right there. Energy's getting pretty low. Workers are getting pretty low. I need to upgrade.
Units under attack.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Attention.
So
Building
far we are doing
completed.
really well for
Attention.
24
Building
days.
completed.
We have a very big base now. A lot of room to expand over here.
Building completed.
A lot of pushing.
I hope you're not wasting my time.
Make another mill.
Building completed.
Alright. Now I have a lot more energy coming in, like 60. Should be making more money too from all these extra upgrades. I'm gonna feel more safe with having snipers out. I'm gonna send them over here. But yeah, I think I need iron now, so I'm gonna have to harvest that. Put another quarry as the energy comes in.
Building completed.
Pause it, go ahead and put, let's see, 4 iron. Yeah, I'm gonna do 4 iron here, 2 stone. That's gonna help a ton.
Attention. Building completed.
And
Our soldiers are in trouble.
what's going on over here?
Is everything okay?
Okay, so he's alright. He's got a lot of health too
You are
compared to the
gonna pay me
ranger,
for this, right?
but the rangers can be overwhelmed easier.
Taste my arrows.
Gotta kind of manage them a little bit more.
Okay.
Since they pushed a bit more outwards, I'm going to send a Tesla down, wall off this section.
Attention. Building completed.
I don't need any more research from the wood workshop, so I can actually start building the other one. So I need 15 workers. So that means I need to make more cottages.
What do you want now? You order, you pay, and you task.
Attention. Building
Gotcha.
completed.
Alright. Go ahead and build a gate.
You again. Yes,
Commander?
this better be good.
Any orders? Great idea, sir.
You are gonna pay me for this, right? Yeah.
So the more we push out here, we can wall off some of the extra areas here and take all of this land for ourselves.
Our defenses are being attacked. Our forces are in danger.
Orders, sir. That will be easy.
Got a few runners, so I want to actually use my soldier with my team now. They were getting iron now, so I'm gonna start creating our snipers. Pretty costly, 300 a pop, but in the long run, very worth it. Got 3 of them at the start. Let's see. We are working on our stone workshop to build that. Again, somewhere that's out of the way. seems to be out of the way. So does this area. Build it over there. Later I'm gonna have to figure out where I want my bank. Probably build it closer here. Might destroy some stuff, rebuild it. We can hit a lot more tents. So I need more food. In case I need farms. So there's 68 food here. Okay.
Sniper is ready.
Got our sniper here. Set the priority to high level so it starts targeting all the strong creatures.
You again? Yes. Are you sure?
At your service.
What's up? Any infected around? Yes.
Commander? Come on.
Faster than my bow.
Quite a few zombies down here, so it's a little harder to push.
All the way.
That's where our sniper will come in handy.
Attention. Building completed.
Tell me your darkest thoughts. All right. Last night I dreamt of brains exploding.
Dozens of infected are near the colony.
Where did my other
Approaching from the south.
sniper go?
I need to kill something. Let's go.
There we go. That's weird.
Sniper is ready.
So they will be coming from the south, so it's most likely they're gonna come from this direction. And in that case, that's actually pretty good because we're expanding this way. So I'm gonna put a Tesla over here.
At your service.
Your sniper at your service.
Kind of have you both over here, helping out
Death
snipe.
sentence.
Build my ballista.
My rifle is ready.
Alright, so yeah, they are definitely coming from right here.
Attention.
Tesla's up. Go ahead and build our extra walls. Build the gate. This is just a little trick. You can like put 2 walls here in front of the actual gate, and it just helps keep them out. They like focus this down first. Go ahead and build a ballista. That right there's good.
Any orders? On your orders.
And I'm actually going to... Gosh, I hate how it's doing that. I'm gonna go ahead and send another sniper out, double wall this.
They are
I
trying
need
to
more
break
workers. Okay.
through. The walls are under attack.
So many targets, gotta love it. You read my mind.
Build a Tesla, keep our radius out over here. We want to expand our walls a little bit more. Our ballista's up just in time.
Building complete.
Darkest thoughts. Your sniper at your service. Sniper is ready.
Aren't there other units to bother?
Tell me. Of
Alright,
course,
so here's the
Commander.
horde. Definitely a lot bigger than before. And we don't have double walls there, so we might have to create some walls whenever this is destroyed. And I think our ballista's doing a lot of work too. So we might be alright. Hold a position, just keep it up. I think some branched off over here. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and send another veteran over here.
Faster than my
And I'm gonna create another gate.
They are attacking the colony defenses.
So far, we're doing exceptionally well. And shortly, we're gonna take a little break.
Our defenses are being attacked.
But yeah, so far, I'm liking how we're progressing. We have several ponds available for us for food. We have a lot of trees for a lot of wood, a lot of stone, a lot of iron.
They are
I've
trying
only
to break
noticed
through.
2 oil spots, but that's okay. It's like all we need later on, anyways. Now we have a stone workshop though. I'm gonna start researching. Do stone walls. And go ahead and get these guys up.
The walls are under attack.
A lot of houses being upgraded. So we defended against the horde.
You are gonna pay me for this, right?
Didn't have to worry about the gate breaking. We'll build another great ballista soon. And defend this spot here. Put it right here just in case they get close to this. But now I don't really have to worry about this side.
I need to kill something. Yeah.
Alright, so now we're double walled right there. That's defended. And I don't have to keep my units here anymore. We'll go over on this side and defend this while this ballista comes up. This will just be a backline wall because it's like right next to my command center.
Attention.
And I'll probably work on
Technology
expanding
research.
this side here.
Attention. Building complete.
So our stone gates and walls just got researched. Now we probably want a bank so we get a lot more production for our gold. However, our energy is gone, so definitely want to get another one out of that. So we got 2 mills. I think it's all we can make for now. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and save it real quick, and we'll be right back.